Good morning, students. Today we are doing a new chapter. It is called quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Now, what do you understand by an equation? See, whenever you write any algebraic expression, for example, 4x plus 8, this is only an expression. The moment when you put equal with a 0 or any number, it becomes equation. Equation. Now we know what is equation. For an algebraic expression, when you have equal sign, it becomes an equation. Now what is quadratic? Quadratic is nothing but the degree of an equation. The degree means highest power. Degree of an equation is 2. Then it becomes a quadratic equation. Here it is 2. So this is quadratic equation. If you have like x to the power of 3 plus 8x squared plus 9x is equal to 0. Here the highest degree is 3. Though we have 2, we are counting on highest degree. Okay? In an algebraic expression or an equation, when you see highest degree equal to 2, then it becomes a quadratic equation. All these are example of quadratic equation. In everything, highest power is 2. So, what do you understand by a quadratic equation? It is an algebraic expression or an equation wherein the highest degree has to be 2. The moment you see highest degree equal to 2, it becomes a quadratic equation. Now in this, what are we studying is how do we identify a quadratic equation? For example, in exercise 10.1, I have a problem called x plus 1 whole square. See, all these are not a complete equation. We have to expand it. Once when you get to the final stage, that becomes the final equation. How do we expand this? A plus b whole square, which is a square plus b square plus 2b. 2ab is equal to 2x plus 6. Get this everything here. You get x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. These two gets cancelled, so you are left with x square minus 5 is equal to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. This is how you simplify. Next one, x plus 2 whole cube. Okay, let's see this. Two x minus 1. X minus 3 is equal to x plus 5 x minus 1. Okay, how do we simplify this? First you are multiplying 2x with these two. 2x x minus 3 and then this minus 1 with these two is equal to similarly x minus 1 plus 5 x minus 1. Done with this? 2x into x, 2x into minus 3, minus 1 into x, minus 1 into minus 3, plus 3 is equal to x into x, x square, minus x, plus 5x, minus 5. Done? Now here, 2 much is this? Minus 7x plus 3 is equal to x square. How much is this? 4x minus 5. Now get everything to one side. It will become 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 minus x squared minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now 2x squared minus x squared. X squared minus 7x minus 4x minus 7x 3 plus 5. Is this a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. Why? Because the highest power is 2. This is how we check the quadratic equation. See, all these are simple multiplication of different variables. I'll do one more for you. X plus 2 whole cube. X plus 2 whole cube is equal to 2x x squared minus 1. Now how do we do this? What is a plus b whole cube? A plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab square plus 3a square b. How do we do? X cube plus 2 cube plus 3x 2 bracket x plus 2 is equal to 2x into x square, 2x cube minus 2x. What do we get? X cube plus 8 plus, how much is this? 3x, 6x into x, 6x square. 6x into 2 plus 12x. Get these to the side. What do we get? How much is this? X cube minus 2x cube minus x cube plus 6x squared. How much is 12x plus 2x? 14x 8. What kind of an equation is this? Is it a quadratic? It is not a quadratic. It is a cubic equation. So you can mention not quadratic equation. Done? Now this is how we check the quadratic equation. Once again, what is a quadratic equation? A quadratic equation is an equation, algebraic equation, wherein the highest power or degree of that equation has to be 2. Now let's see, there are few. See, usually in the quadratic equation chapter, you have to focus more on word problems, because word problems wherein they are not given any equation, they just give you a scenario wherein you have to convert that to an equation and then get the solution. Okay, let's see if we have anything like that. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. Area of a plot, which is nothing but rectangular plot, is how much? 528 meters square. They are given that the length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. Length is equal to 1 more than twice its breadth. How do we write that in terms of x? If I take length breadth is equal to x, how much is length? Breadth is x, because breadth they are not given anything. Let's say breadth as x. What is length? Length is 1 more than twice of its breadth. What is twice means 2 times. That means 2 times of x plus 1 more. 1. This is length. Now how do we write this in equation? Area is what? Length into breadth. Is this correct? Now what is the area they have given? 528. Is equal to, how much is length? 2x plus 528 is equal to 2x into x, 2x squared. 1 into x, x. So how do we write that in an equation? 2x squared plus x minus 528 is equal to 0. This is the expression. Have they given to write only? They are asking only to represent in an equation. This is the representation. So you have to understand the problem thoroughly and then put it in expression. Let's see what do we have next. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. Product means what? Consecutive means what? What is consecutive? Consecutive. What is consecutive? Consecutive is the next number. For example, if I write 1, consecutive will be 2. Consecutive of 2 is 3. 3 is 4. 4 is 5. So what exactly happening here? It is increasing by 1. Now here, if I tell x, what is the next number? It has to be x plus 1. These are the two numbers, two consecutive numbers. The product of these two is 306. They are telling that the product of these two is 306. What is the meaning of product? Multiplication. Now multiply x into x, x squared plus x is equal to 306. So this x squared plus x minus 306. This is how we represent. Okay? This is about how to represent a quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation? When do you tell this particular equation is quadratic equation, if they are not simplified, how do I simplify and get into a quadratic equation? All these we tell in this chapter. Now in the next chapter, see once when we get the quadratic equation, we have to get the values of x, right? For example, when I tell x squared plus x minus 306, and when I tell x plus 5 is equal to 9. In this case, I have the value of x as only one, which is 4. But in this case, I will get x value, two values I'll get. Two values because it is x squared. When it x to the power of 3, you will get 3 values. When it x to the power of 4, you will get 4 values. So it all depends upon the power, how many values. So in the next class, what we will discuss is, or we will do is, we will solve the equations and let's try to get those values. Okay? Thank you, students.